Alright, so we're headed towards some sewers.
Brave new world.
And I'm ramming into people on accident. Whoops. Hop. Where's the higher jump? Is it this guy or is it the guy from Dishonored?
You're pushing your luck, Hanser.
They're both pretty excessive. Alright, so just gonna hop in the sewers like a normal person does. No one's gonna question this. I'm just gonna ignore the ladder. Hi. Oh. You should probably like move this like over here or something. Just like anywhere else, really. Actually, this is probably a place where somebody would go too. Just not next to this. Just preferably not right by the ladder. There we go. That's nice. Can you please? There we go. Rotate button. Just wanted to stand up. Why do you gotta go and make this awkward explosive barrel? Come on. I just want you to stand up. Please? Fine. Have it that way. Yeah, I don't think you can lower the barrel. I think you can only rotate it. But then it's like, well, it's floating like 5 feet above the air, and like it's not touching the ground correctly. What's locking you? What is locking you? Is there like a hackable keypad around here? It looks like there's a bunch of stuff back there too, so I'd obviously want to get inside. Obviously, I'm curious now. All right, weird how there's so many explosive barrels around here in the sewer. It's probably most likely to be filled with flammable gas. Hey, look, gas to be worried about down there. Kind of wonder if this is an alternate way around to where I'm trying to go. No, it's not. This goes to a completely different location. Kind of curious though. There's something cool in here. Except it's a place I haven't had access to before due to the gas. Oh right, that requires energy now. I can't just sit around. Looking around. Yes. Yes. I got stuff. That didn't get me out. That didn't get me out. That didn't get me out. There we go. We're fine. Everything's fine. Alright. What else is cool down there? No, I don't want to see the giant gas bubble. I want to see what's down there. It's interesting. Alright. You get on your regenerating. It goes pretty fast. Yep. What's on this? Samples ready. Material needed for the next stage to arrive, but need to be picked up yourself. Vacation. Storage locker in the courtyard is complex. So I can't stay here forever. I'm trying not to die. There we go. What a nightmare down there. I wonder if there's a way to take care of the gas problem. Where's it coming from? Kinda wonder if you could just blow the whole thing up or something to take it out. Aha. It's your fault. What do I do about that? Huh. I don't know if I can really interact with that, honestly. I don't necessarily have a reason. Oh, up there. Hey, you. Boop. Fixed it. Significantly improved. I will now proceed to leave and never come back. Even though I just fixed the problem. Oh, you too, huh? Did we... I don't think we did. I don't think we fixed it. You're still closed, right? Yeah. Okay, so there must be multiple gas leaks along the way. Oh, no, we fixed it. It was just those two. Alright, hopping on down. Oop. We're good. Everything's good. We're fine. Don't worry about it. Whoa. Wow. I jumped up there on accident. That was interesting how that's totally an option. To just so accidentally go sailing into the air and climbing up on a ledge. Let's see. Ooh, painkillers. Is she just looping over and over again? I know the Aug incident was a big deal, but it sounds like she just repeats its existence over and over again forever. Surely other news happens sometimes, especially since like years have now passed since the Aug incident. But she kind of seems to never stop talking about it. Empty fuel tank. Alright, let's get a better look at that email. The material needed for the next stage just arrived, but you will need to pick it up yourself. I'm going to take advantage of my vacation to attend a talk in Bremen. it could serve as a useful platform to bring further attention to the university's despicable behavior, but you don't need me for prepping stages anyway. The material is in a storage locker in the courtyard of the Zelen apartment complex. It's locked, of course, with a combination of bromine and bromide to do the trick. I'll check your progress on my return. Good luck. Bromine and bromide. Huh. Okay, so chemicals. I need reference material to figure out what that one's gonna be, but I'm sure I can figure it out. The Zelen apartment complex. Bromine and bromide. Is there a periodic table in here? There is. Bromine and bromide. That's not it. There's one of them, 35. It's not barium. No, isn't that barium or something down there? I have not had to deal with the periodic table for a while here. It might be BI. It might be 3583 or 8335. We'll see. Honestly, if I remember to go to the Zelen, if I remember to go to a Zelen locker, I'm just going to look up bromine and bromide. Memorizing the code from here will be a bit much. I'll just deal with what I'm trying to take care of here, because we're still trying to infiltrate this people that keeping tabs on us. Any dangers around here? Okay, no interaction there. So how close are we to this meeting? I see. Roughly that close, as it would turn out. Alright. So this is our goal. I mean, the first question is, does anyone even freak out that I'm here? These could just be random bums, or they could be anonymous enough that they don't know who is and isn't part of the organization.
I hear whispers in the wall. They speak the truth.
I think these are just bums. I don't think they're here for the same reasons. To Monument Station. I'm curious. Where do you go? Hi. Is this a store? A lot of people in here. Right. It's a synth hideout? Okay. A newspaper, cryo. Don't really plan on throwing archive boxes around game. Sorry. Kind of curious to see where this leads. I mean, besides Monument Station, I suppose. So I must just smell terrible. Oh, so this is just the underground. Interesting. Alright. Getting a bit of an idea of how some of these sewer systems link together. Let's get to our destination. On we go. Alright. Anyone gonna freak out that I'm here? This might be the location. Might not be, actually. No, waypoint goes past the wall. This place just looks important because it's covered in screens, which you think would be a big deal. Oh no, this is their... They must have broken something on accident, but this is straight up their printing press. So yeah, this is part of their office. Oh, the locker's knocked over. I was like, this is weird. Normally when I open drawers, it just shows up a screen for looting. I didn't realize at first that I was dealing with a weird locker situation. Hey there. That's one way to get through. What do we have around here? Sleeping dude. Alright. Loud sleeper. That's fine. Makes it easy to tell when someone's asleep in a video game if they just make obnoxious noises whenever they sleep. Can I go up there? Hup. Got it. That's a hell of a jump, huh? Another person sleeping up here. What is that? An inhaler or neuropazine? Despite being a big deal story-wise, because Jensen doesn't really use it, I actually don't think I have a great image in my head of what neuropazine actually looks like. So my goal is to get roughly in there, right? Yeah, this will probably do. Could have also gone through that place where I opened the wall up. Both seem valid. Any kind of mines or other issues around here?
We should lead with the population agenda, big global impact stories, then segue into earthquakes and clones,
follow up on Dubai, and finish with local. Where are we on Praha?
They're asking all the right questions. Still needs an ending.
You said that place is in front for a front. I want to know more. I want facts. Bones, what about you?
I still think we should lead with Moonbase.
He's right. Moonbase is sexy.
Since when are we trying to be sexy? Do I look like Eliza Kazan to any of you?
You absolutely do not.
Deep breaths, people. Let's take a minute to think about who we are, what it is we're trying to accomplish here.
Another augmented terror attack. 250.
We're still arguing about Moonbase. Alright, do I just talk to them?
51 kills.
Don't shoot!
Shit.
We're journalists!
Who invited the agent type?
Who are you? What do you want? Why are you here? You here because of the Dubai story? The article about the Moonbase? The clones on the Moonbase? Who sent you?
I'm here for Sam's dad. You in charge?
I take charge, but I'm not in charge, man. No one owns or dictates the truth. Freedom of information is a collective right, man, and a collective responsibility. That said, you gonna break someone's nose? You break my nose.
I didn't come here to break anything. I just need you to cooperate.
I spent my 20s in a commune, man. I'm all about cooperation.
Good. It's about something you've been looking into. It's making some people nervous. What do you know about Praha Dovos?
Oh, that little import company? I know there's more than boxes in the basement. We've seen agent types come in and out. The place is a curtain. The first in a series of many. Pull them all back and you'll find... Damn. Tell me I'm wrong.
It's a dead end.
Right. Guys like you always come down here because of dead ends.
Fine. Then what if it's something other people are already looking into? If someone like you makes too much noise, that may compromise any chance they have of uncovering something bigger. Do you understand?
I'm supposed to believe we're colleagues now? You men in black types, you walk into Pike's newsroom, tell them to be hush-hush about something, and they do it. But that's not how it works here. One day, you will all be exposed. If not by me, then someone just like me. Samizdat isn't one voice. K isn't one man.
What exactly do you do down here?
Samizdat is a media uprising. While Picus panders to corporate tyranny and government bullshit, we pump out the truth. We uncover it, we write it, we publish it. We get our noses broke for it.
So you print pamphlets?
Well, we do a lot more than that. We got ways of getting into Picus media network. That's how we disseminate information.
Information you get by hacking into places you shouldn't.
The truth is buried. If digging it up means skirting a few rules, so be it.
What did you mean when you said K wasn't one man?
K is an ideal, the intangible leader of tangible resistance. You can kill me, but then little K would become K. Kill little K and Bones over there becomes K. There's always a K.
And what if you kill Bones?
You can't kill Bones, man. Bones isn't real. I think he was one of them. He was supposed to be a prince of Belgium, man, but then he broke his condition. We found him inside this fucking cult, all confused, so we reprogrammed him with the truth.
Right. Suppose I needed to make a deal with Sam's dad. There's no one person I can talk to?
Depends on the deal. I mean, there's always going to be an editor. Editor makes the final call on all published material. That would be me.
So you could ensure that something doesn't get talked about?
Depends on the deal.
I need you to stop looking into Praha Dovos, but not for the reason you assume.
Relax, I get it. You don't think I do, but I do. You got to appease your military industrial masters. We've all been there, man.
I'm not who you think I am. The kinds of people who manipulate the news, who cover things up. You don't need to convince me that's who the enemy is.
The enemy is anyone who conceals the truth. And that's exactly what you're asking me to do. To pretend like that little import company isn't hiding something.
I'm asking you to see a difference between conspiracy and discretion. Between people who hide information in order to push their own agendas and those who need to stay off the radar in order to do their jobs. You, of all people, should understand.
Okay. Okay, look. You seem like a reasonable guy, huh? Hell, I've usually been punched by now. I find this refreshing. Here's the deal. We promise to forget all about Prahadovos and stay out of your way as long as you give us something better.
What do you suggest?
The only thing I hate more than secret organizations are toothless media conglomerates who don't hold anyone accountable, who spit lie after lie after lie. So I propose a trade. There are places my people can't get into. You get into one of those places and find me some dirt on the real enemy here. Picus Media. Do that and I'll cut whatever you want me to cut. Who knows, maybe you'll even learn something.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers assisted in
You're gonna forget everything you know about Prahadovos for now. It's the only way you get to protect your ideals.
Right, because concealing information is obviously the best way to keep people informed. You really think I'm that stupid? There's this word you might want to look up. It's called transparency. It means people have the right to know, no matter what the cost.
Wow, that was all over the place. Maybe that's why it's called manic. So I counted 1 alpha, 3 betas, and 2 omegas going on there. So it's all over the place. He all he cares about this is the truth, and no matter what. And you can kind of, it's like slightly admirable, but we got shit to do here. He's manic, paranoid, and idealistic. That's, yep, could have figured that much. Subject's dedication to truth verges on obsession. His capacity for reasoning is sharp, though may veer towards tangential or even wild. Fear and extreme mistrust of authority are likely to be well-founded, though further aggravated by a life lived in hiding. So sensationalized is good for omegas. This is good for betas. This is good for alphas. Alphas seems like the least likely one, but we should look at the descriptions too. If you don't do what I say, the little operation gets destroyed. Nobody reads anything you ever read again. So that's it's a threat. Sensationalize. You're onto something that's even bigger than you imagine, bigger than you can handle. Pull the trigger on it too early and you'll lose it forever. Or beta, the one that the notification said might be most useful. There's a difference between speculation and fact. Right now, I'm betting you don't even have anything tangible. You don't know who I am, what my role is, or what really is going on. Wait for the facts before you spew misinformation. Wait for the facts before you spew misinformation and get people killed. Yeah, that might work. Did his response level move? I think that's just a random pulse.
Fair enough. But there's a difference between speculation and fact. Right now, I'm betting you don't have anything tangible to go on. You don't know who I am, what my role is, or what's really going on. Wait until the facts are out before you go spewing misinformation everywhere. Before you get people killed.
Okay, maybe I don't have all the facts yet, I'll give you that, but I know something's going on down there. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. That's why you always have to keep digging. The truth, the real truth. It's a rare fucking bird, man. And if you're too slow or too careful, it fucking flies off. So when I get so much as a hint of truth, I strike when I can, as hard as I can.
Same pattern as before. No updates on his description. Objective, I might still be the best one. Let's see. Yeah, I think that it's going to continue to help us here. Frightening's not going to work, because if he was frightened, he wouldn't be doing any of this.
Whatever the cost, is that it? You want to be better than Picus, right? So what does Picus do? They frighten people. They sensationalize the news. They misdirect. If you want to resist them, you need to strive to be objective. You need to deal in truths. And the truth is, putting Prahadovos under the spotlight right now is dangerous to me and useless to the public. Wait until it's time.
Okay, I get it. I don't want to compromise no one's investigative journalism. Sometimes you move too fast and the real story flies off before you even had a chance to see it. That's not what we do here. So you go break open whatever it is you're breaking open and we'll lay off Prahadovos. For now.
You're making the right choice.
We'll see. You know, we could still use your help, though. Journalistic integrity may not mean very much topside, but it still means something down here. And that's why I think you should help us. You're our best shot at hitting the mass media where it hurts.
Yeah, I can still do it, but we've at least sealed the main objective here. But yeah, let's see what he has in mind.
All right, what do you want to know about Picus?
I want skeletons. The kind that companies like Picus come all the way to Prague just to bury. Corporate archiving, man.
Corporate archiving, huh? You asking me to break into a bank?
I'm not talking vaults here. Ashani Talvar, the Palisade CEO. She leverages her clients, keeps information about them close at hand. She's got something on Picus, I know it. I just can't get to it, but I bet you could. You poke into her office, find something that proves how nasty Picus is, how much they love to piss on the truth, and I promise you this, I'll misplace any file you want.
We'll see. Chang, you there?
What do you got for me?
Took care of Sama's dad. No one's going to be reading anything about us anytime soon.
Oh, I'll cancel the movers. How'd you do it?
I've reasoned with them. They're not going to give us any trouble.
Reasoned? With the conspiracy nuts.
I know what I'm doing.
He's not convinced that I know what I'm doing, though, is he? Or maybe he is convinced, but he just doesn't quite... He's not quite on board with the idea of what I said. It's not what you'd expect, but yeah. I convinced them it's in their best interest not to fuck around. They're just gonna make something worse and defeat the purpose of their own behavior. Perhaps. There's so much stuff in this room. There's something for me. So many hacking softwares. Oh my goodness. I really should just start actually using all these more often at this rate. Because it's everywhere. Alright. Does that open even? That's not how I got in here. Ah, it's just a button. Behind the thing that I moved. There's also this path. A lot of paths through here. I actually don't see a way to get in and out of this room. Might be a breakable wall. Oh well. Alternate. Multiple alternate options. Alright, let's get out of here. Oops. Sorry. That's how you run in the other game I'm playing. So you're way out of here. Let's go back out the way I came. I'll know where I am. Let's go for a quick jog. Yep. Don't know how to get past you yet. We'll get to that at some point, probably. We'll see. Monument Station says that about this place too. I should probably place these manhole covers back on, huh? Before someone walks in that and falls horribly and breaks their spine or some nonsense, and then they have to get a new augmented spine and neuropozyne injections, and then they're in the same problem as everyone else, and they're just as bad. It's down here. That's how this happens, right? You create an accident, and now somebody's just in debt for the rest of their lives because somebody couldn't. Ooh, look at that. Chuck Ray. Okay, that's just Doge. Doggy Holly. Wow, the joke's here. Cowbow. Really, Doggy Holly? They took Doge and Buddy Holly classes. That's absurd. You're absurd. So we can do this 3 times, but it has a high level security rating. And may or may not have anything worthwhile in it. What's that? Biocell. That hooks up to something. This? Oh, it hooks up to a safe. I'm curious. Hey there. Crafting parts. Few cred chips. Steal somebody's alcohol. Be a general scumbag. So should I just hack this and see what's in there? Don't know if it's worth it. That looks like it could be worth it. I don't know. At some point, it's just a curiosity that it comes down to, right? So I can make a biocell or a multi-tool. Do I have a multi-tool right now? I think I do. I do. Open. There we go. Crafting parts. 230. Wow, that's more than the thing I needed to get through the door, so that's good. I think that's the most crafting parts we've ever found in one place so far. Alright, so, ignoring our current objectives and so on and so forth, there's supposed to be an apartment building. Bromine and bromide at the Z something apartments. There's my apartment. Zelen apartments. Oh, I'm supposed to go back to Zelen, am I? Alright. Let's go pay the oops. Let's go visit the train station then. Hup. I'm hopping on cars. Oop. That's so. What are you gonna do about it? Not a lot of people could stop me. Adam Jensen. Super duper hyper crazy badass. Sorry. Everyone's all disgusted by the augments. I know. I'm sorry. Alright. So yeah, there totally are naturals and augmented parts of the train. Let's head on back to Zelen and see what I can get done, huh?
Papíry, prosím.
This is getting to be a real pain.
Chvilku strpení, prosím. Skenuju. Co pak tady máme? OK. Žádný problémy? Tak jo, Augu, můžeš jít dál.
It's a problem even when I try to go back to my own place. We'll see if that only happens once when I come by, or if it happens over and over again. It presumably happens to Adam like every time, but it's up to the game whether or not they want to repeat it over and over again, or if they want to avoid that. So here's the Zelen apartment. Its courtyard is supposed to have a locker. I'm supposed to be able to mix bromine and bromide to get in. Here we go. Hey, you know which one it is. Alright, we have two lockers. Don't think there's anything else around. Nah, I don't think these other paths are going to bring it up. Right, so we need a combination of bromine and bromide, which I believe are just ions of the same element. Because bromine, yeah, bromine is an element. Bromide should just be what? Okay. Sorry, he made me think that I did something wrong. So how do I do a combination of bromine and bromide? Because I think they're just ions of the same element. All right. Gonna have to pass on this one a bit. So I was trying to research bromine and bromide. I ended up stumbling on the actual answer, I think. It's supposed to be 3556. There we go. I can't figure out, honestly, why this is the answer, though. I can't. 35 is the atomic number of bromine. I don't know where 56 comes from. Bromide is just bromine with an extra electron. Like, it's that's all it is. I don't understand. I looked up the atomic masses, I looked up molar masses, I looked up anything I could that could possibly relate to any of this information, and none of it points at why the hell it's 3556. I don't have an answer, unfortunately. Eugen, here's what I could get for you. Various medical supplies, BLS stock, let's see. I wasn't comfortable acquiring chemical reagents suggested list, so I improvised. Sorry. There's technically any spare. I'm walking on a fine line here. You'll have to let me know when the test comes out. So just basic test stuff. But hey, crafting parts. Also, they went through all that trouble and I'm stealing them, so that's fun. Oh, hello. Whoa. Is that my total of crafting parts, or is that how much I just picked up? Oh, it's how much. It is my total. Okay. I was gonna say, did I just pick up 300? So previously, this episode, I thought I had picked up a ton of parts, but it was just my new total. All right. Oh, hello. Just hiding things around, are we? Okay. It's a decent chunk of crafting parts to pick up along the way. Might as well pick up and move what we can to try to uncover anything else that might be around here. I think that's it, though. Yep. Alright, that was like 120 crafting parts. That'd be enough to at least recoup the losses if I used one of these guys on these guys, which, you know, maybe I should right now, just to see what's behind the other one. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What are you guys up to? You still being all creepy?
All you have returned, Seeker. Are you prepared to open your heart to the teachings of the Machine God?
Nothing right now. Maybe some other time.
Very well, Seeker. I will be here if you change your mind.
Faith in the Machine God.
Interesting how you seem to not be allowed to even really go anywhere with it. You can just kind of talk to him.
And I have found the answer.
And you can't talk to that one at all. Alright, onwards then.